So I decided to do a water fast. At first, I didn't know anything about a water fast. I mean, I had an idea of what it was, obviously, but after I did my research and I found out that it did have its benefits, I decided to give it a go. So I didn't eat anything for 72 hours, and this is how my journey went. A water fast is typically 24 to 72 hours of drinking nothing but water or 0-calorie beverages like tea and coffee. And why I wanted to do this water fast wasn't just about the weight loss, because I knew that a lot of the weight that I was going to lose in this time frame was going to be water weight anyway. But over the past weeks of me just being away on holiday, I had recently gone to Morocco. And even the weeks leading up to that, I was not really eating that healthy. I was indulging in a lot of processed foods, just obviously being on vacation and not really paying attention to my diet. I noticed that I wasn't really in the best shape. I wasn't really in the best mood. I wasn't looking my best. I wasn't feeling my best. So it is 9:02 p.m. and I started my fast at 8 o'clock p.m. last night. So it's been 24 hours officially of no food, and I have my water right here. And surprisingly, I feel really good. The only complaint that I have is just like the casual feeling of lightheadedness. But apart from that, I actually feel really great right now. My original plan was to do this for 36 hours. So that would mean stopping my fast at 8 o'clock a.m. tomorrow. But I'm thinking about extending it for like 72 hours. So we'll see. I'll see how I feel in the morning. And if I feel good, then I'll extend it to 8 o'clock p.m. And I'm going to keep you guys posted. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed real soon, because if I stay up, I'm just going to get really, really hungry. And we're going to stick this out till tomorrow. This wasn't about wanting to starve myself. This was more of having a do-over, having a fresh start, and see if I could really challenge my body to a fast, because I've never fasted in this way before in my life. I mean, I've done fasting, growing up, Sunday Christian fasts. I've done intermittent fasting, but I always broke the fast at a certain time and I was able to eat at a certain time. But this was the first time in my entire life where I've gone 3 whole days with no food. So of course, me being the kind of person that I am, I had to do my research, right? I had to find out what are the true benefits of water fasting. And here's what I found out. So when your body can't get access to carbohydrates like fruits and vegetables, it begins to use the stored fat in our bodies as energy. So it's going to send a signal to our bodies that, hey, we're kind of in starvation mode here. So we're gonna use the resources that we've saved in our reserved, which is the stored fat, and it's gonna use that as energy. And that is how weight loss starts to happen. So you can lose up to 1 pound every single day when you are on a water fast. So this makes water fasting one of the most effective short-term weight loss methods. But again, short term, so it's not sustainable. It's not something that you can do for 6 months or a year. Of course, I still wanted to make sure that I was not going to harm my body in the process, because like I said, I've never done a fast like this before. So people who are advised not to do this type of fasting are people who may have been bulimic or anorexic or have had some eating disorder in the past, people who have type 1 diabetes, people who have uncontrolled migraines, people who are severely underweight with heart problems. These people are advised against this type of fasting. So I was safe, I was good to go, and I decided to give water fasting a shot. Now, I had to determine what the duration of my water fast was going to be. I did not just want to dive in head first, especially considering the fact that I've never fasted like this before. So I wanted to just ease my way into this water fast. So day 2 of my fast, and now I'm going to weigh myself. So let's see what the scale says. $67.6. Wow. Okay, so here are my day 2 results, and this is me not sucking my stomach in. I'm relaxed. I still feel a little bloated, I'm not gonna lie, but I've been drinking a lot of water, so this is water bloat, y'all. So I've started feeling light already, like my body is light. I'm not too heavy like I was on day 1 when I weighed myself and I was 69 kilograms. But now I'm back down to 66.7, was it 66.7 or 66.1? But 66 kilograms was what I was weighing before I went to Morocco. So I am back to my pre-holiday weight, and my goal is to get back down to about 64, 65, which was my average weight for the past year or so. But yeah, I feel good, I feel great. I'm a bit weak, like my body is actually really weak right now. I'm kind of shaking. I haven't had any food in 2 days, so that's normal. I surprisingly have not been feeling that lightheaded though, which is really shocking to me. I thought by now I would just have a massive headache and wouldn't want to get out of bed, but I feel good. Now, did I work out during my fast? Now, you guys know me. When it comes to a workout, I am not going to miss a workout, and this time was no different, but I came to regret it very quickly. A true test of my strength is going to be my workout this morning. People who usually do fasts like this, they don't work out during their fast because, I mean, no energy. But I'm gonna work out. Now, the hardest thing for me is going to be not being able to take pre-workout, which I usually do, you guys know that. But I cannot take pre-workout because according to my research, it says while pre-workouts may contain only 2 to 4 grams of carb sources per serving, it will create a transient insulin spike that disrupts fasting physiology. So taking pre-workout is going to disrupt my fast. However, it is a very small amount of sugar in pre-workout to digest or to ingest, so it wouldn't really have a significant impact with fat loss. However, it still has calories in it, and I'm not doing this in vain. Okay, so we're gonna see this through. I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna try and work out with no pre-workout, no food, no energy. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but if I can do this, yes! I've actually been here for like the last 15-20 minutes, and I thought I could be able to train, but I can't. I managed to do a couple of things. I managed to skip some rope, do a few chest presses and an ab workout, and that was it. I feel so lightheaded right now. I'm literally just carrying my body because I feel so weak. So I'm going to tap out of this workout. I thought I could be able to do it. I'm not usually a quitter, but I am quitting this workout. After the second day of my fast, I began to feel the hunger pains. Funny enough, I didn't have the worst migraine. Like I read that you were going to feel very lightheaded, you were going to have a headache, but I didn't really get headache. I had bouts of headaches, so it will come and then it will go. But obviously, if you're drinking a lot of water, you shouldn't get migraines because, I mean, that's just what happens. Migraines like that really come from like severe dehydration, but obviously you're supposed to stay hydrated. So the migraines didn't stay. They would just come very lightly and then they would go. But I felt very lightheaded and I was very weak. Okay, day 3 of my fast, and I don't know how I made it to day 3, but I'm about to weigh myself. It is currently 12:28. So yeah, I'm gonna go weigh myself now. So how are you supposed to break a water fast? You haven't been eating for the last 72 hours, 48 hours, 36 hours, 14 days if you're crazy. Now for me, I gave myself half of the time that the fast took to implement my regular foods back into my diet. Just make sure that you're not eating anything too heavy. You want to go easy on your body's digestive system because it hasn't had any food in a while. So when it came to my results of this water fast, you guys saw that I started at a whopping 69 kg, 69 plus actually, which is the heaviest that I've ever been in my entire life. I knew that, oh my God. Oh yeah, I was the size of a whale. Okay, that's a bit over dramatic. That's a bit exaggerating, but I was big, I was heavy, you know? And I ended this fast at about 64 plus kilograms. So I probably went down about a good sizable kilograms. So yeah, did I feel any different? I did feel a bit lighter. I'm not gonna lie, I felt very light. In order for me to really see fat loss, like very clear, visible fat loss, I would have to probably do this for 5 to 7 days. And I don't know if I'm there yet mentally because it's gonna be very, very hard. But maybe one of these days, I'm probably gonna do a 7-day water fast and we'll see. Now, some of the values that this water fast has taught me, the biggest value that I learned was valuing food. I mean, when you don't have food for 3 days, it makes you appreciate food so much. I mean, when I broke my fast finally, I was like, yes, you know, I was so happy. And also the biggest value it taught me was like discipline. Really, it was a lot of discipline to not be able to succumb to your appetite. Like, you're hungry, you know, you can just go to the fridge and pull out something in the fridge and eat it, but that discipline to hold myself back and be like, no, I'm gonna finish this water fast, okay? Because I told myself I was gonna do it, and I did it. And not only did I do it for the 36 hours that I said I was gonna do it, I pushed and did it for 72 hours. So yeah, your girl is a disciplined girl, and I love that about me. And yeah, so that is it for today's video. I did a water fast for the first time ever, and would I recommend it to someone? I would, for the short term, but just know what your goals are. Don't do it just because you want to lose weight short term and then go back to your poor eating habits afterwards. Like, if you're gonna do it, let it be as a clean slate. Like, okay, I'm doing this and it's going to help me start over. It's going to help me make healthier choices so that I don't go back. Because a lot of people who do short-term weight loss diets like this, they can't sustain it. You know, once they get off of that diet, they go right back to their regular diet, consume all the foods that they, you know, just came up off of, and put the weight right back on. And then it's like a yo-yo effect. So you're always up, you're always down, you're, you know, just like in a hamster wheel, chasing this thing and never holding on to anything. And that is it. Hey guys, it's So Fit here. Thank you so much for your continuous support on my channel. If you love this video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave me a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click the link in my description and sign up to my mailing list and get my free workout program. Make sure you check out my cookbook as well for healthy, tasty, and delicious recipes. Thank you guys so much once again, and I will see you guys in my next video.